welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a new Netflix film, The Call. Before I begin, let me know in the comments if you were looking forward to this or what your thoughts are if you've seen it already, and make sure to give this a thumbs up if you like these reviews. It helps me out immensely if you do that. Also, if you're new here and you like movies, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with reviews of new releases and some classics. But now, let's jump right into it. This focuses on a young woman named Seo-yeon who loses her phone one day and digs up a cordless phone in her mother's house. She receives a call from another woman named Young-sook who lives in the same house but from 20 years in the past. With their calls becoming frequent, the two women use their knowledge of the past and present so that both their lives will be changed forever. This was originally not on my radar at all, but it caught my eye when it popped up on my Netflix homepage the other day. It's a South Korean horror thriller movie, and I gotta say, they absolutely kill it when it comes to this genre. I recently saw Train to Busan, and I loved it. I saw The Devil, Thirst, The Host, more recently Netflix's #Alive, just to name a few, were also some great movies. And this is yet another solid entry to add to the list. I honestly didn't know what to expect going into this. I didn't see a trailer for it, I didn't really look up any information about it, and I gotta say, I was very impressed with what I got. It's a mix of a few different elements. It's mainly a very tense thriller with a lot of creepy horror elements that also mixes in character drama and time travel. Sort of. Okay, so it's not necessarily time travel, but without getting too deep into things, the way it works is our main two characters use their knowledge of their respective time periods to change the past, which will in turn change the present. Kind of like the butterfly effect in a way. You'll have Seo-yeon in the present relay information to Young-sook, who will then change something that went wrong in the past, and then we'll watch the present change right before Seo-yeon's eyes. There are scenes where she's in a room, and it gets pretty trippy for a moment, and everything will disappear around her, or part of her surrounding will take a different shape, and what happens is she retains her memories of the reality she once knew, yet is now living in this entirely different reality with 20 years of history that she's not familiar with. And it's really fascinating stuff. I will say, it's a movie that you kind of got to just roll with because it's not going to give you all the answers about how every little thing works, but it still gives you plenty to work with and won't leave things too vague, not even close. So it makes for a really engaging and effective horror thriller. Though it starts out more in the vein of this straightforward character drama as the two women exchange information and they get to know each other, so it takes its time for us to get to learn more about them. So I can see some people maybe not being as invested with this right away because it won't be too action heavy for a bit. Now, I thought it was engaging because I found their backstories fascinating, and I thought the two performances were excellent. Park Shin-hye, who plays Seo-yeon, was fantastic here. She was also one of the leads in the aforementioned #Alive, which I thought was great. I enjoyed her performance there, and she was very compelling here. Jung-so, who plays Young-sook, was the scene stealer though. Each and every moment, her performance is just absolutely mesmerizing, and this is only her second film. Her first was in Burning from 2018, which I missed, though I heard it's excellent, so I gotta go back and check it out. But I'm looking forward to what she does next. And this film will constantly build on these two characters' development. We never lose that as it leans in more to its horror and thriller elements in the second half. They both have very compelling arcs, but once it gets into that second half, that's where this movie really kicks things into high gear. We'll have a lot of these really creepy moments that will be followed by these somewhat trippy scenes of things changing right before our characters' eyes, as well as these high-stakes thrills. There's so much going on. It's a very layered story with a lot of great attention to detail, but not one that I call convoluted. It'll throw a lot at you, but it's nothing difficult to follow. And I'll leave it there because I think this is best experienced knowing as little about it as possible, but once it hooks you in, you're very invested all the way through. This was a nice surprise. It's a mix of so many different genres, and it manages to balance them all out without coming across as sloppy or too convoluted. It's a genuinely creepy film that also has a lot of fast-paced thrills, and even though it's a genre-heavy film, it still manages to give us a lot of effective character drama, elevated by two fantastic lead performances. It's on Netflix now, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. The Call gets an 8.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Call or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it creepy? Did you like these characters? And what's your favorite movie about time travel? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.